Well, the people have spoken, Steve.
What have they been saying?
They want us to go against each other.
In what?
Tennis.
God damn.
Only one said no, and they can fuck off.
How many said yes, though?
About 25.
Really? Did you put out a poll?
Yeah, on Instagram.
Oh, shit, I missed that.
No, because you're one of the 25.
I must have forgotten about that. I must have forgotten about that. I've forgotten about a lot over the last 24 hours.
Yeah.
I can't feel my face right now.
Yeah, it's very tight.
It's very fucking tight right now. Let's loosen it up a little bit.
Do it again, close to the mic. Oh, God.
Yeah, people, that's me loosening up my face.
Sound like
Because it feels like it's so tight to my skin.
Sound like you were playing with slime.
Yeah.
But yes, they have spoken.
I guess we'll do that in the future.
Yeah.
It's getting a little cold out there right now.
Well, we could pick a day when it's not 40 degrees and below.
Who's going to be the referee?
We'll find somebody.
I think I'm going to kick your ass.
You think so?
I'm going to tell you why I'm going to kick your ass. Because my golf coach also doubles as a tennis coach.
That's not fair. That ain't fair.
You didn't make any rules, so you better get preparing.
All right. Rocky training.
Yeah, I'm over here, Drago, getting steroids pushed in me. And you're just slapping you're taking a tennis racket to a slab of meat. Just hitting it.
Oh, fuck.
See the ribs vibrating off that slab of meat.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
There will be two different ways to prepare for this.
Yeah. But when was the last time you played tennis, you think?
Coach Jones' gym class.
Damn.
It's something I've always wanted to try.
Same here.
It's a game of skill,
Mm-hmm.
like kind of like golf and the cornhole and all those things. It's a very skill.
Cornhole.
Yes, and but it does require more athletic
Yeah.
traits. Like
Yeah.
you have to be quick
Yeah.
to get to the line. You have to get back to defend the net.
Mm-hmm.
You have to attack the net, as Coach Williams said in gym class. So I've always been interested in it, but you can't get people around here interested in it, which is
Yeah.
fair. I mean, I guess you got to live around a country club to be interested in tennis, because
True.
most big clubs like that are golf and tennis clubs.
Yeah.
Like you should. When I went to Trump course up in Loudon,
Mm-hmm.
you should have saw all the tennis courts they had.
It was a lot.
It was a ton. It was like 12.
Damn. Shit.
Rich neighborhoods like their tennis.
That's another sport where rich people like.
Yes, yes. When you watch men and women's tennis and the sponsor is Rolex,
All right.
you shouldn't be watching. It's just a little higher.
Isn't there a race car track where there's a golf course inside of it?
Yeah, that's Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Motor Speedway. The Brickyard.
Shit.
Not the Brickyard down the road.
I thought we were watching freaking NASCAR.
So we're going to play each other at tennis.
Yeah.
We'll probably make it a very abbreviated match.
Yeah.
I don't think we're in the, tip-toppy shape to just go five sets.
I'll probably have blisters on my feet after.
Like what the men do. I can't believe sometimes they do that. That's 5 sets. Those can last 3 hours. Just two guys duking it out on the...
I understand when they go.
Yep. Yes. I will prepare a growl.
Yeah. Me and Erica sometimes go and hit the ball around, and I got a pretty good serve, I think.
Yeah.
I think I do. So,
I got a good table tennis serve, but not an actual tennis serve.
yeah. We just can't get sloppy, We got to make it somewhat entertaining. So we got to at least, here, you could hit that.
Yeah, that's why I said I need to put in some actual work, because I don't know how to do it.
Yeah. Just don't be like...
Yeah.
So, yeah. Stay tuned for that, because that's going to be on video.
Yes. Yes.
Maybe I can get some mics to put on our shirts.
Mm-hmm.
And we could talk shit throughout.
Yeah. Oh, I can talk shit.
For the audio version.
That's going to be a editing nightmare.
It might be.
Yes, for you. For you, because I don't know how to do that.
So, yeah, stay tuned for that. Teddy versus Steve, tennis. Calling out a coach. I mean, a referee. We need a ref.
Yeah, we need a referee. If anybody would like to volunteer.
Yeah.
Because I don't know a fucking rule. I just know it goes like 15 to 30 to 40 to match point.
Yeah.
Or game, or set point, or whatever point. Game point.
Yeah.
Because there are games. There are games in the sets.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got to get to 6. And you got to win by 2.
Yeah, let's not play that long.
It's just the rules, though. It's a goddamn rule.
You know what? I went to the bathroom, and I don't know if we ever brought this up, and we can edit it out if you don't want to do it. But as I was peeing, I looked over, and I was like, oh, yeah, Steve told me somebody died in your bathtub.
Yeah, someone did die in the bathroom way before we lived here.
God.
Had a heart attack in the bathroom, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yes.
How long ago was that?
Well, my parents have lived in this house my entire life. So I'm 25 years old.
Yeah.
So I would subtract several years from that, so
Yeah.
35 years,
Wow.
perhaps.
Wow.
Probably at the end of the 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't say his name, but do you know his name?
I know who it is.
Dang.
Yeah.
You ever heard voices at night?
No. Kind of disappointing, really. As a guy who doesn't believe in ghosts, there's like a pristine opportunity to be haunted. There's like a great opportunity to be haunted, and I don't get fucking haunted. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, I want him to jerk me out of bed one night. Because, I sleep beside the bathroom. I just want him to jerk me out of bed. He just can't.
Oh, God.
He won't. He
No.
refuses. That aggravates me a little bit.
He might be scared of you.
Oh, hold on. I'm very respectful of the man.
Isn't there a country song that goes, I hear voices all the time?
Yes, there is. We were talking about country music in the car because I was unfortunately hanging out with my family again yesterday. I had to hang out with my family yesterday. I went to my grandpa's 80th birthday party.
Big 80.
Yes, it was a fun little experience.
Yeah.
But in the car on the way up, we were talking about music. We were talking about country music, and I was like, "Don't you just miss when country music was about dogs?"
Yeah.
Old Red.
Yeah.
Toby Keith.
Toby Keith.
Talking about the dogs. Now it's all about, and then Cole goes, now it's all about drinking beers and fucking girls in the back of a truck. In front of my mom. He said that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he said that in the car.
Oh.
She goes, Cole.
Coley.
He's just laughing his ass off.
God. I mean, he is right, though.
He is right.
Because it's like, let's be rap, but not rap.
Let's be rap, but have
our own swag.
our quote-unquote twang.
Twang.
That's the word.
Rap twang.
Rap twang, yeah.
I was actually listening to a country song on the way here.
Okay.
What is it called? Let me look it up. It's on my Spotify.
It has to be on Spotify. You can't listen to good country on the radio.
No, you can't.
I mean,
Jason Aldean.
yeah, he dominates.
Luke Bryan. 2 dozen roses.
I don't
If
know.
I can turn.
I wish you could play.
I wish I could play
a
it.
goddamn excerpt because I don't recognize the title.
Right.
I would probably recognize the words.
You would know the song.
Okay.
It's by Shenandoah.
I don't know who that is.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's something about 90s, late 80s and 90s country that's
Oh,
just,
dude, I listen
the
to outlaw
best.
country sometimes during the day at work,
Yeah.
and it's just Waylon Jennings and all them.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Takes me back.
All they were satisfied with was a good woman to go home to.
Yeah.
Not this bullshit they're talking about nowadays.
Yeah.
What's that song? There's a new song out. Because I remember when Bush was in, he's like, this is a good new country song. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
What is it? It was like Florida Georgia Line and Nelly. And I was like, do you realize what I grew up on? It wasn't Florida Georgia Line and Nelly, dude.
It was Tim McGraw.
It was
and
Tim
Nelly.
McGraw.
Tim McGraw, Nelly.
Yes. If Nelly's going to be featured, it's got to be Tim McGraw.
Yeah. Over and over again.
Or Sheryl Crow and Kid Rock.
Oh, yeah. I remember in keyboarding class, I would hear that song about 5 times before class ended.
Why?
She would play it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
It was that and R. Kelly.
Shout out Mrs. Ryder.
I wonder what she's doing nowadays.
I don't know. Probably chain smoking. But I went to my grandpa's 80th birthday. And I didn't expect all the festivities. They had banners hanging up.
Wow.
Streamers. They surprised him. It was a surprise birthday party. I didn't know that was going to happen.
Steve standing there by the door waiting on him to walk in. Surprise!
All right, they had to wait on all the family to get there. Grandpa, my brother's dad,
Yeah.
so my mom's ex-husband, was preoccupying him.
Yeah.
They were up in the building, his building. You know, every grandpa has to have a building that they just hang out in.
Yeah.
Woodworking. That was his way of distracting him while they set up the house.
Woodworking.
Making picture frames. And they brought him down, and he comes in the door, and they throw a sash on him that says 80 never looked so good. So he has to wear a sash around. And at one point throughout the party, my cousin just comes around with the butter on the finger. Tries to get him on the nose.
Yep.
Gets him right in the eyeball.
Oh, no. God damn it.
He gets him right in the eyeball. He's got butter eyes. He got poke
Butter eyes.
And they bought him a couple gifts. Mm-hmm. And it's just gifts that broadcast his age to everybody.
Oh, okay.
It's a hat that said 80 never looked so good. And a big sweater that said American made since 1941.
God.
And I was like, God,
He's probably
broadcasting Gramps' age.
You think I want to be 80, guys?
Yeah.
You think I want to embrace it?
Yeah, and Grandpa said, he said, what are you guys talking about? I'm 21. It has like a big poster. It's like things that have happened since 1941. It's like, according to the poster, you haven't seen 21 since 1962. You're old as fuck.
Did even Woodstock happen, man? When did Woodstock happen?
It's late 60s, probably.
Yeah. Damn.
So yeah, I had to hang out with my family yesterday. We all know how that bums me out.
Well, you're coming around. You're being more interactive.
Oh God, I don't like it. I don't like it. I'd rather be like Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers' family hates him.
Why is that? Because he went by Joe Rogan's?
No. They've hated him forever. They've hated Aaron Rodgers forever. He's a loner. He's a loner. Mm-hmm. He does not hang out with his family. The older I get.
Why is that, like, out to the public?
Because him and his brother, who was a quarterback in college and on The Bachelor.
Oh, on The Bachelor.
His younger brother was on The Bachelor.
That's right.
And they asked him. He's like, yeah, me and him don't talk.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's what started all that. But yeah, he doesn't hang out with his family.
Dang. So you want to be like Aaron Rodgers?
I want to find a balance. I want to be in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Of not giving a fuck, but also
giving a fuck.
Just put my head in the door every now and then.
I'm here.
I mean, I just saw him on Thanksgiving. We did it a week later.
Yeah.
And just riding in a car with my parents. I'm just done. I'm just done. They won't let me drive. They think my driving's bad.
You kind of drive like a maniac in a way.
I just drive fast. And shit. I try to get to places.
It used to be some morning, because you go to work earlier.
Yeah.
Some mornings I'd be driving on the way to work, and I'd just see him just dart fucking by. Like he was like, hey, Teddy, that was me.
I mean, Teddy,
I'm just like, dang.
I get paid by the hour. I get paid as soon as I step foot in the door. Mm-hmm. I need to be in the door as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
To collect a check.
Yeah.
That's why I drive 30 miles over the speed limit
30
to
miles
get to work.
And you're like 6 minutes away.
Yes. I try to cut that thing in half.
God.
It takes me
Let's get there in 3.
It takes me longer to warm up my car than it does to get to work.
Yeah, I hate when that happens when you're... See, I like to wake up, take a shower.
You take a shower in the mornings?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I get paid by the hour. I gotta get up and go. I throw water on my face and my hair.
I take 2 showers a day. Well, sometimes. Mostly once a day. Unless, like, I sweat my balls off.
I sweat my balls off after, a long day of work and working out.
Yeah.
It's got to be done at night.
Yeah.
I cannot wait till the next morning.
Yeah.
I cannot wait.
Yeah. Well, it helps me wake up. So, I wake up, take a shower, get ready, and I sit down.
Eat breakfast.
Well, I drink my coffee. I sit down and drink my coffee. So, that time is where I'm just like, let's chill for a sec. Let's get a little zen.
Yeah, hey, you want a little zen, huh? Yeah. You want a little zen to wake you up.
Yeah.
I mean, my God, I got some of that.
And I'm just like downloading the podcast I'm going to listen to that day. And then I'm out the door, dude. And I'm on, as I'm driving, I drink, a little Atkins protein shake. Then I get to work.
But no, I am...
Yours sounds like a frantic morning.
I'm just a heavy metal song.
That's what I'm saying.
No, it's very organized, but it's very, very fast. It's like, yeah, it's very fast.
Wake the fuck up!
Yes.
Call 911.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, if there's ever a police officer in between the mountains, as we say,
yeah,
it may get me. I'm going to jail.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to jail for reckless driving.
Yeah.
But I'm going to just tell the officer I get paid by the hour. Man, I'm sorry. I apologize.
So you're trying to be somewhat of a family guy, but trying to still stay Steve.
I am not trying to be a family guy.
Well, you're dipping your toes in a little bit more often.
Sure. Sure, go for it, Teddy.
I'm nothing but family now.
Yeah, I saw you were at a fucking play yesterday.
A Cinderella play. See,
yeah.
Erica's sister won tickets off, I think it was K92.
K92 gives everybody tickets to things. I was at the wrestling event in Roanoke last week. Someone's like, yeah, I got these tickets off K92. I was like, good God. I just give them out to everybody.
Yeah. So she won tickets, and we went, and we never celebrated her birthday or whatever, so they wanted to celebrate it then.
Whose birthday?
Erica's sister Taylor.
Oh, okay.
So we brought gifts and stuff like that. Well, after the Cinderella play,
I mean, I'm not gonna knock a good play. When we were
into
kids,
theater,
we went to Radford.
Yeah.
And watched Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
That was fucking sick.
Yeah.
That was. I can't remember what grade level. I can't remember.
We were like 4th grade.
It was a field trip.
Yeah, it was like 4th grade.
Yeah, and we went to a Radford University play.
Yeah.
It was Beauty and the Beast, and it was fantastic.
It was.
It was like, a live action film.
It was.
Yeah.
And I've been to, I went to several plays. I even ushered a play when I went to Radford University. I was the usher handing out the play bills.
Yeah.
It was either a Diary of Anne Frank or...
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine that play.
Yeah. It was a good one, too.
This scene, she's hiding in the cupboard.
Yeah, they got her ass, too. Damn.
Oh, God. Yeah, they did. Have you seen The Diary of Anne Frank, the film?
A long time ago.
You talking about tears.
Yeah. We watched that when we were in 5th grade.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God.
But, there's no... Maybe I ushered Edgar Allan Poe play. I can't remember which one it was. But, so I'm into theater.
Yeah, Steven Spielberg's got a new play coming out.
Oh, yeah. Macbeth?
No, I forgot what it is.
Well, there's a movie.
It's coming out because we were watching football last night, and a commercial came up about Steven Spielberg's new film, and it's a play.
Well, there's...
And my buddy's like, I don't want to watch that shit. Don't knock a good play.
Yeah, I mean, especially Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, he might surprise you.
There is a movie coming out, The Tragedy of Macbeth, which stars Denzel Washington.
Oh, Jesus.
And it
comes out on Christmas.
It's got hell of a reviews. 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, wow. And it's black and white. Look at the imagery. I think the Coen brothers made this as well. Who made No Country for Old Men. Yep, Joel Coen.
Hell of a movie, No Country for Old Men.
Yeah, so this actually might be worth the watch. But back to the family thing. After we finished up with the play, we were hungry. And we were like, is there a Golden Corral? I wasn't like that, but I was like, Golden Corral, you say?
Yes.
And there was. And I ate so fucking much, too much. And that's what you do at a Golden Corral. You eat too much. It's just
like
inevitable.
If you don't eat too much at a Golden Corral, like you're insulting their business.
Exactly.
I mean,
exactly.
You're insulting the people in that place.
Yeah.
Remember we went to Golden Corral on St. Patrick's Day in 2017 or 2018?
It was amazing.
2018. Yeah. It was 2018. It was 2019. My bad. I'm getting all my dates mixed up.
Yeah, 2019.
It was 2019. Me, Smith, and Cheddars went to the Golden Corral in our green. We wore green.
Yeah. Wait, did we even go to bars?
No,
we didn't go to bars.
We said we were going to, and we didn't.
That's a power move, I'll tell you that.
We just went to Golden Corral.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, after we got done eating, we walked out to the vehicle, and we displayed Taylor's birthday present opening.
In the back of the truck.
In the back of the bed of the truck. In front of a Golden Corral.
I mean, that just sounds...
Olivia was dressed as Cinderella, standing in the bed. You got Dallas, her cousin, handing the presents to Taylor, and all of us recording. I had to record "Happy Birthday" at the Golden Corral.
God damn!
If that ain't more white,
that is so white. That's just so much whiteness.
It's white. That's white culture.
Oh my God.
Good times. Then we went to go see Christmas lights in the back.
That's it. That's white.
Yeah.
That's white.
Yeah. We saw Santa. Mrs. Claus gave Olivia a cookie. We were on our way.
She's still a big Santa Claus girl.
Huh?
She's still a Santa Claus girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's good because I remember being on the bus and, like, you know, the woke 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Asshole. Whose parents did not raise them correctly.
Yeah.
Was going around telling us it was fake. And, you know, we're 7
Yeah.
years old. And we hadn't got to 9 or 10 yet.
Yeah.
And they're ruining it for us all. Yeah. I'm sorry I'm not as woke as you are. I believe in Santa, pal.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember when Mom told me Santa wasn't real. I was in Target. She's like, you know, Santa's not real, right? And I'm just like,
shook.
What the fuck, Mom?
Like, you're lying to your children, but you do it in a good way.
You lied all this time.
Yeah, your life's a lie.
Yeah. It's like earlier this week we were talking like the older we get, the more bullshit we realize.
Yeah. Especially about your family. So Teddy wants me to be off. He's like, Steve's being more of a family man when Steve literally does not like his family. This goes for everybody. Like, mom and dad.
Damn. Yeah. So, yeah. Anything else happen?
This weekend?
Yeah.
No. Nothing.
I think we're going to a Christmas parade later.
Yeah,
more
those are
family
happening.
events.
Yeah, you're going to get some candy.
Yeah. I'm sure I'll record that.
Well, let's just get a float next year.
We do need a float.
Let's get a float.
We need a stand.
In the back of Matthew's truck.
Yes.
You got all these Christmas stuff, and you got these degenerates flipping people to bird.
Matthew dresses up as Santa. He's driving the truck, and we're back there dressed as elves.
Oh, my God.
We got the ears. We got the green on. Next year.
Took it a little too far there, but yeah.
Always thinking outside the box.
Yes. Unfortunately, sometimes, yes.
All right. Well, let's get into talk about some Virginia Tech football for the sports fans who listen.
Yeah. We've been following this. Virginia Tech got a new football coach. And that doesn't happen very often.
Right. Right.
It's only happened twice since we've been alive. Because, Frank Beamer was, there for 26 seasons.
That is crazy to think.
And Fuente had 6 seasons. He probably shouldn't have even had that.
Yeah.
And now we got Bent Pry.
Brent? Excuse me.
So if you remember, we went over some candidates a few weeks ago for the job who we thought could do the best job.
Mm-hmm.
None of those people got hired.
Dang.
They hired this guy, Bent Pry.
Now,
it came out of nowhere.
yeah. And the press conference or whatever is 40 minutes, so we can't watch all of it, but I'm trying to find a clip of him talking. Oh, well, there's Beamer talking about him. Let's see what he says.
Him and Beamer he was on Beamer's staff
Oh, really?
in 1995.
So he was at
Virginia Tech as a graduate assistant. He went to college out of school. He went to Buffalo in New York as a football player.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got a job as a coach, and then he came to Virginia Tech as a coach for 3 seasons under Beamer and Bud Foster.
Right.
That's why he was crying at his press conference.
Oh, okay. Like, welcome back.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Text to hire. Well, I think it's a great hire. We know a lot about him. He knows a lot about us. And I think there's not going to be any surprises in this. I think he's from Virginia. He's from the state of Virginia. I think he understands Virginia Tech football and what it means to our fans and people, and appreciates that. And so, I think it's a great hire. The guy's made a lot of tough decisions at a very important university, high-ranking university, and he's paid his dues, and I think he's going to do a great job.
Dang, Beamer's old.
Yeah.
He's fucking old, dude.
Just think our fucking president's older than he is.
Oh, my God.
Dude, me and my grandpa and our president are the same age, almost.
Man.
Do I think my grandpa should be president of the United States? Absolutely not.
Jesus.
All right, let's not go down that rabbit hole.
No.
Bent Pry. He, defensive coordinator at Penn State. Penn State's defenses are always good as hell, Teddy. They're always in the top 20 in the country at defensive efficiency.
Mm-hmm.
What is Virginia Tech's identity?
Defense?
Yes. What has it been over the years? Bud Foster. Lunch pail. Lunch pail defense.
Isn't J.C. Price, wasn't he defensive?
Him and J.C. Price. Bent Pry actually told a story about J.C. Price at the press conference about how after the Texas game in 1995, that's the Texas game's where J.C.'s holding up the lunch pail.
Okay, yeah.
Bent Pry was a defensive coach that season on that team.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Bent Pry and J.C. Price went to Bourbon Street in New Orleans and got absolutely shithoused after the game.
Hell yeah.
So people were worried. We were worried.
Yeah.
You gotta keep no neck J.C. Price
Yeah.
after what he's done.
That cigar photo was just tremendous.
Yeah, and he beat UVA.
Yeah.
But yeah, he kept him. That was his first job. That was his first decision, and he kept J.C. Price.
Mm-hmm.
So right now he's 1 for 1. And what he's doing now, he's assembling his staff.
Okay.
And, people...
So since he's a head coach now, he can bring...
He's bringing his guys.
Okay.
Okay, I think...
So they terminate the other people?
It's... Teddy, think of it as a new president.
Right.
Coming in.
So they got to go.
Like a new president comes in, they fill the jobs with whoever they want in as the jobs. They usually don't have a lot of turnover from the other administration.
Right.
That's what happens.
Okay.
He kept J.C. Price. He kept Pearson Prelu, who was a former Tech player who's on the staff. He's not a coach, but he helps in a way.
Yeah.
He kept him.
Yeah.
He will keep very few.
Right.
But he will bring in his guys.
Looking at Bud Foster's wife.
There they are. There they are.
No comment. No
Yeah,
comment.
we're not going to say what he's looking at.
Yeah.
But so he's bringing in his guys, and I've told people, they've never heard of Bent Pry. In fairness, I've never heard of Bent Pry.
Okay.
But then you look at his resume, you look at what he's done. Former coach at Virginia Tech.
Mm-hmm.
A long time ago, I understand that.
Yeah.
Defensive coordinator at Penn State. Guess who steals a lot of Virginia players?
Penn State?
Penn State recruits the shit out of Virginia. Guess who's behind all that?
Him?
Bent Pry.
Okay.
It's more of a recruiting hire, too. Because Virginia Tech under Justin Fuente did not recruit the state of Virginia very well. If you're Virginia Tech, where's the best place to get players, Teddy? Right here in the Commonwealth. Justin Fuente was absolutely fucking dreadful recruiting the state of Virginia.
Okay.
This should be an automatic improvement from that.
Did you get a two-tape?
Who? Justin Fuente?
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh my God.
There you go.
Analysis from Teddy.
Yeah.
So he's going to hire his guys.
Yeah.
We got to wait. Because people are like, I've had barbershop conversations. I've had, gym conversations with people talking about the hire.
Yeah.
They're like, he's probably going to flop. He's going to suck. And I was like, okay. I have no evidence to provide you that he's going to be a really good hire. I don't. He's never been a head coach. Mm-hmm. This is his first shot. You don't have any fucking evidence to prove to me he's going to suck.
Yeah.
You have no evidence.
Do you have evidence that he, in fact, will be better than Fuente?
That's why we're going to wait. Justin Fuente, when he was hired, was the guy Tech should have hired.
Yeah.
Justin Fuente, I would argue Bent Pry is in a better spot than Justin Fuente was.
Gotcha.
Following the man. You don't want to be the man that follows the man. And Justin Fuente had to follow the man.
Gotcha.
Frank Beamer. Justin Fuente didn't have the budget that Bent Pry has now. Virginia Tech over the last 6 years has done a great job fundraising. We're probably second in the conference.
Yeah.
We're second in the conference in fundraising behind Clemson.
Mm-hmm.
Clemson only has 2 national championships in the last 6 years, so you're just behind them.
Do you think Tech games help out with, like, city construction?
Tech football drives the economy.
Yeah.
It has to be good
Yeah.
for the town.
The team has to be good so we can make more businesses.
Yes. Yes, you get it. Yeah. You're getting it, pal. It's very important, Teddy.
Yeah.
Because when Virginia Tech's good, it drives up interest in the restaurant industry, too.
And I like that. So the only reason why I want Tech to be successful is
The town.
have better restaurants.
And the town is successful, Teddy.
Yeah.
When Tech football's better, everything's better.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna start wearing Tech now.
so Bent Pry has. I saw a number of the amount of money he can pay his guys. We talked about his guys coming in.
Yeah.
It's like damn double what Justin Fuente was able to pay his guys.
Ooh.
Justin Fuente couldn't get the best coaches.
Yeah.
It's not to say he would have gotten them anyway, because he's kind of a stubborn guy. Justin Fuente. We talked about how he hired his buddies.
It's like getting Michael Jackson's lawyer compared to like a lawyer appointed to you.
Yes. Yes. And Justin Fuente in 2019 flirted with leaving Virginia Tech. He went and interviewed at Baylor Remember we talked about how scummy Baylor is?
That's a bad look.
He went to interview with Baylor as a Virginia Tech head coach. Guess what that did? Virginia Tech realized, oh, shit.
He's not in?
No. We've got to get better.
Yeah.
They built a bunch of different facilities. They built an athlete dorm. They built a new nutrition complex.
Oh.
Justin Fuente did that on purpose
Okay.
to make Virginia Tech speed up the process of upgrading facilities. He did that on purpose.
Right.
Him interviewing Baylor was a good move for Virginia Tech. It didn't seem like it at the time because,
You kind of look shitty.
he's leaving. But it
Yeah.
actually helped out Virginia Tech. Bent Pry now has that Justin Fuente did not have
Yeah.
when he started. So he should be in a better position than our last coach. So
It looks like he's happy to be there because I saw the clip of him getting emotional about him coming back and getting the opportunity.
yeah, and he said, hey, people thought it was a shot at Justin Fuente, and I don't know if it was or not. He said, we need to get the fans involved more. He said, the fans, they're going to matter to me.
Oh, okay.
So we were like,
Oh, okay,
Justin
yeah.
Fuente,
Yeah.
kind of, he likes things secret. He likes privacy.
Yeah.
He's a very conservative man. No spring game last year.
$8 million and left, right? Was
Yes.
it like $8 million?
Justin Fuente didn't like engaging in a lot of things.
Yeah.
He's not good in front of the. He don't like the media. He don't like going up and talk. He's a football guy. He likes coaching football.
Yeah.
He doesn't like all the extracurricular stuff.
Yeah.
This guy seems to embrace that stuff.
Well, I mean, I can't blame him for that, but also...
well, that's just who he is as a person.
Yeah. But if you can be a good coach and be a good public figure...
Yes,
that'll help
that's
out.
what you. A head football coach isn't just a football coach. He's a CEO
Yeah.
of Virginia Tech football.
Yeah.
We talked about how important Virginia Tech football is.
Yeah.
You got to have a good CEO. Was Justin Fuente a good CEO? No. He could be a good football coach somewhere else.
Yeah.
He was not here. So he's no longer here. That's why we have Bent Pry.
Right.
So I would keep an open mind to people before you start saying, oh, I've never heard of him. He must suck.
Why are people like that? Why are people just so...
Because, Teddy,
God.
the more I've grown up, it's so easy to be negative.
Yeah.
It's so easy to be negative.
Yeah. It is.
You don't have to provide any evidence to be negative. You can just be, oh, that stinks, that sucks.
Yeah.
It's the easiest answer
Yeah.
to anything. It's just people not thinking. Like, you can be negative if you have concrete evidence in front of you to prove it.
Yeah.
That's fine, but if you're just going out, oh, he's gonna stink. Never heard of him, he's gonna stink.
This guy stinks!
Yes, that's what I heard a lot this week.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it should be fun. Should be fun. J.C. Price is out recruiting his ass off.
Remember seeing the Tech wrestling head coach at 7-Eleven?
Yeah, Tony Roby.
Yeah.
Dan Henderson Jr.
Yeah. He walks like Dan here, so stiff.
Because he's a wrestler.
Yeah.
He has slipped discs in his back.
He looked like a walking stone.
Yeah. He looked like a wrestling coach. This guy looks like a Virginia Tech football coach, and he sounds like it. He's
handsome. Yeah.
got that southern accent.
There we go. That's all we need. He's got the hair. He's got nice hair.
He's just a football
He's
guy.
like, I'm coming to fuck shit up. Is he married?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
Virginia Tech football seems like it's going in the right direction.
yeah, we'll see. I'm going to start wearing Virginia Tech stuff because I want better restaurants.
That's
That's the only reason why. No. Probably the main reason why, though. All right.
Who else is going in the right direction? Is Alec Baldwin going in the right direction?
Okay, I don't know. So, the interview was aired.
Explain to people what the interview was.
So, it was him with,
George Stephanopoulos.
yeah,
of
that
ABC.
Stephanopoulos.
ABC News.
Yeah, fucking idiot. I'll get to that. So, it was on Hulu. You can watch it on Hulu now, and it's like a 45-minute like episode. And I feel bad for Alec Baldwin, but then again, I don't know, because he's an actor, and there's moments in the interview where he gets really emotional, and so he's just like, so I don't know if that's like real.
Well, he did kill someone.
That is true.
That I believe was on accident.
True. And I want to think that that was sincere. But the interview, the guy, what's his name?
Stephanopoulos.
He asked him, he was like, well, you do realize that you're not supposed to point a gun at anybody, ever. And Alec Baldwin was like, well, we're making a movie.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Have you ever seen a movie, dude?
Or the process of making films.
Yeah.
Because Tim Pool, he was big on Alec Baldwin, possibly getting criminal charges.
Yeah.
And he's like, rule number 1, you don't point a gun at anybody. And I was like, true, in the real world.
Yeah.
This is different.
Yeah.
It's film. Any other film you've watched.
Have you ever seen John Wick? Dude? Have you ever seen...
Keanu Reeves had to go to tactical training school.
Yeah.
to prepare for those movies.
Yeah. Which, badass movies. But what I'm saying is, even if, like, say, the movie... There's a shot of Robert De Niro with a gun to his head. I can't remember what it's called.
He's got a gun. So he's got someone pointing a gun at his
he's
head. He's got it himself.
Himself.
Oh God.
I mean, dude, have you ever seen a movie? Of course they're going to point a gun at each other if it's like a shooting movie. Westerns, everything. And
it's been like this forever.
Yeah. And he was like, do you not think to check before, pointing the gun? He was like, no, because I have a professional look at it before I touch it.
You're supposed to, yeah.
Yeah, that's why people are mad at him, because they're like, well, he didn't check it, so, he might get, charges. I'm like, no, because he made a good point where he's like, well, I have a professional look at it. Why would I mess with the gun after a professional looked at it to make sure that nothing bad's going to happen? Why would he fidget with it?
Right, if it's already been...
Because George Clooney called out, he's like, every time I have a gun on set, I make sure they check it and I check it myself. And he was like, well, good, that's a good... If that method works for you, then fine. But, me, I've always... Getting into the acting industry, I was always told, let the professional, fix it, look at it before the actor even touches it. Because they're not a professional shooter.
No.
So... in that sense, I'm like, I feel bad for Alec Baldwin because people are saying, oh, he should have checked it. He's an actor. He's just an actor.
He's not a...
That's why there's armorers on set.
Yes, and apparently that one has a track record of lazy work.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know it off the top of my head.
Yeah.
But there has been instances where that person has...
Yeah.
Not followed the proper procedures.
But then again, they talked about the budget of the movie.
Rust.
I think it was only $5 million budget, which obviously that's a lot of money, but not a lot
for a film.
For a big film with Alec Baldwin and whoever else was in the movie. So they're complaining that the low budget was the cause of a live rounds came to the set. Like, it was a lack of checking the fake
So it was like
bullets.
a staff.
Yeah.
They couldn't hire a proper staff.
Well, they couldn't hire, I guess, good enough staff.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they just weren't proper.
Yeah. So...
to be working with who they were working with.
Because I think he's actually a producer of the movie. Yeah. So that's... He'll probably get a lot of lawsuits. And there's a part in it where it's so sad, where the cinematographer's husband and her 9-year-old son, he's describing when he first met him after the shooting happened. And they, like, hugged or whatever. And he was like, the dad was like, or the husband was like, I guess we'll have to go through this together. And then Alec was like, well, not as bad as... I won't have it as bad as you. Which was pretty sad, because there's photos of them, like, seeing each other for the first time. But I think, like, as the interview went on, Alec brought up that the husband's probably going to have some lawsuits, and even the son, as he gets older, will have a lawsuit as well. And then Stephenopoulos or whatever said, so since you're the producer, then maybe you're going to get, a lawsuit from him. Because the husband was like, I don't blame you for this. But he might end up suing Alec Baldwin.
Yeah. There's no one else to.
Yeah. So it sucks.
Yeah, it's a whole. Yeah, this whole situation's been shit. And I told you, guns don't kill people. Alec Baldwin does. That narrative is only a narrative because he was against. He was very critical of the NRA.
Yeah.
Way back then.
Yeah.
He spoofed the last president on SNL for 4 years.
Yeah. And Trump did say that Alec Baldwin did it on purpose, which is kind of shitty.
Which Trump?
Donald Trump.
Daddy Trump said that?
Was it Donald Trump? Well, he said Donald Trump, but maybe it was Donald Trump Jr. that said it.
Oh, God.
But anyway.
How the fuck does he know? Was he there?
Exactly. And there's a lot of headlines that said that Alec Baldwin, quote, said, I didn't pull the trigger. Well, when I saw that, I was like, what? Like, what?
Did it just go off?
Yeah. So when he explained it, it's a revolver. So it was a Western movie.
Yeah.
So it has the hammer. The hammer went off. He never pulled the trigger. The hammer just went off. That's what shot her.
And there was one shot, and it got her and
the
director.
I think it went through her. I think he was pointing at, because how he was describing the shot, he had the gun like this, and she kept saying, okay, put it this way to get the shot, because she's right beside him.
Oh.
And then it just goes pop when the shot was over. And then she drops, and he was like, did she faint? What's going on? Yeah, it sucks. But he's probably getting sued. I don't think he should go to jail. But
no.
Somebody put a bullet or bullets on that set, which is weird.
Unprofessional.
Yeah.
Guns don't kill people. Alec Baldwin does.
God.
Imagine shopping for that shirt.
Jesus.
And putting that in your cart.
Jesus.
Going through all your credit card information and your address to get it shipped to you. I really want this Guns Don't Kill People Alec Baldwin does shirt.
Jesus.
If you really want to stir up your family Christmas this year,
Get him a shirt.
Just say, Guns Don't Kill People, Kyle Rittenhouse does.
God.
Hey, it's technically true.
Yeah.
I mean, if Alec Baldwin's killing people on accident.
Damn.
If you really want to stir up and just get it lively in the living room on Christmas before the presents get opened. If you really want your pissed off uncle getting involved.
Things are going back to normal. There's school shootings.
Yeah, that story is absolutely insane.
It is. God.
That story was insane, how they charged the parents.
Mm-hmm. Which, I mean, I don't know the full story.
I don't know either. That's why I'm not going to talk about much of it today.
Yeah, let's just not bring that up. But that kid did look like a school shooter, just saying.
Yeah, it's when it came out where the kid, I hate to have sympathy for a school shooter, but when he has a fucking drawing and it says the thoughts won't stop, help me, something has to be done.
Yeah.
Right then.
Yeah.
And it seems like it wasn't.
Oh. How many people died? 8?
4.
Oh.
He shot more, but yeah,
Okay.
4 people died.
Okay, gotcha.
And one of them was a high school football player. I think he...
Yeah, I saw that.
Listen to this shit. I think he attacked the shooter, and as he was attacking the shooter, he got shot.
Oh.
And Barstool Sports put out, a thing, because he was a football player. And Keith Olbermann, who used to work for ESPN, put out a tweet. Let me look this up.
Okay.
It was Barstool not being assholes for once.
Mm-hmm.
And Keith Olbermann just comes in and takes that job of being an asshole.
Right.
Keith Olbermann is, I hate using the word woke,
Yeah.
but he has lost his goddamn mind over the last several years. He used to be on SportsCenter. He used to be a SportsCenter anchor with Dan Patrick back in the day. Let me look this up. Because I saw it, and I just started scratching my head.
Okay.
Keith Olbermann roasted for bizarre tweet tying Michigan high school shooting to Barstool Sports. This kid died. He's talking about the kid who attacked the player. Or the player who attacked the school shooter.
Yeah.
This kid died to stop a school shooter whose mother echoed the Trumpist fascism of Dave Portnoy in Barstool Sports. Why? The Trumpist what does fucking Donald Trump have to do with this shit? He's saying the school shooter's mother was a Barstool fan.
How about he go work for Vice or something now? I used to fucking love Vice.
Vice used to be edgy.
I used to love it.
They had good work, especially during that Charlottesville thing where that woman went undercover.
Yeah.
She really wasn't even undercover.
Yeah.
She was just there.
Yeah.
Yeah. The kid died to stop a school shooter the school shooter's mother, echoed the Trumpist fascism of Dave Portnoy and Barstool Sports. He did that replying to a Barstool Sports tweet about the kid.
He should be
basically tributing the kid, giving the kid who died a tribute.
fired. Oh my god.
Yeah.
He should be fired for that.
I don't know where he works, so.
Damn.
That's what happens now.
Mm-hmm.
Can't get on the same side about that.
No.
A school shooter, you gotta blame somebody.
Yeah. You gotta blame, like, fucking politics for it.
Yeah.
Why not just say people are sick and they need help?
Which was the case.
Yeah.
Seemed like. No, we gotta reach. People gotta reach for things.
To make the story, to make the headline.
Yeah. He thought he was gonna get a lot of likes and retweets,
Yeah.
and instead he got a lot of quote tweets saying, "Hey, shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
That's what he got. He got a lot of quote tweets. Yeah. You don't want a lot of quote tweets on a tweet.
Yeah.
You don't want those.
No. Well, other headlines.
We gotta finish this off with.
The biggest thing that's happening.
Okay. I was at a friend's house last night. Yeah, we were talking about the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. And my friend's wife says, "Isn't there a trial going on between the sex offender?" And I was like, I pointed at her. I was like, "Yes.
Yeah.
Keep going."
Yeah.
I wanted to see how much she knew about it.
Mm-hmm.
That was the extent she knew about it.
Yeah.
Now this guy didn't have a fucking clue what was going on. And I was like, "This is the problem. This is the problem."
Yeah.
For the whole month of November, we had a 17-year-old kid on our TV screens every day. People like this kid. People hate this kid.
Yeah.
People are arguing over this kid, over a case
Yeah.
that really doesn't matter that much to them.
And it's sad to say that because people are going to do crimes, this and that. But it sucks that they made that case so racially, just racial.
Motivated.
Yeah, racially motivated. When it was completely not.
No.
Then you have
And
the biggest case in the entire fucking world
yes.
being just shadow banned, pretty much.
Shadow banned. Yes.
But today we're here to talk about
yes,
it.
I asked a man I work with who watches the news way more than I do. And I asked the man, I say, "Has the Ghislaine Maxwell trial been covered on the news?"
Mm.
I don't know what news he watches.
Yeah.
He said, "Very little, but yes, you do see very little bits and pieces of it." And I was like, how come it's very little that this is getting covered? But that fucking 17-year-old kid, we had to stop everything we were doing.
Yeah.
And they broadcast the whole trial on TV, on every news station.
Yeah.
Why did that happen?
I have a theory, but I'm going to go piss real fast. So the theory is...
That you have.
Is it the fact that so many powerful people in the country was involved?
Okay. You, because, Ghislaine Maxwell,
Is calling out names.
I'm going to say no.
I would hope that's not the case.
And I'm going to tell you why. The judge in the Ghislaine Maxwell trial
Yeah.
is up for a higher court. She is a nominee. I don't know which court it is. The Second Court of Appeals is right below the Supreme Court. The judge appointed in this trial is a nominee for a higher position by Joe Biden.
Right.
Because they appoint judges. I don't think the judge wants to fuck up the case. Because if you broadcast it to everyone and you fuck this up, you probably don't get that job.
Yeah. But, I mean, her name's still out there, though, right?
It would be, yeah. But the overwhelming public would not see it.
Yeah.
I think that has something to do with it.
It might, yep.
But we all knew the names tied to Jeffrey Epstein.
Mm-hmm.
And let me do a little overview of what's going on. Ghislaine Maxwell was Jeffrey Epstein's number 2.
Yeah.
We all know Jeffrey Epstein. We all heard about him for a few years. And everyone had an opinion on whether he killed himself or not. And
He didn't.
I'm not sure he did either. But it's important, this trial, because Jeffrey Epstein's no longer with us. Number 2, his girlfriend is with us.
We still got her.
We still got her.
Got that bitch.
We want her to spit out some names
Yeah.
about who was on the island doing what on the island.
Mm-hmm.
The other day, we had the pilot on Jeffrey Epstein's plane testify.
Yeah.
He said names who were on the flights. We already knew these names were on the flights.
Yeah.
He couldn't confirm that there were sexual abuses being done on the plane because abuse would not happen on an airplane. It would happen behind closed doors.
Yeah.
We all know that. That's how abuse happens.
Yeah.
So when he mentions names like Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, Chris Tucker, one of those is not like the other.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z. You shouldn't have been shocked. What are you looking up?
I'm just trying to find a list of who she called out.
Prince Andrew.
Oh, yeah, that's another one, too.
Apparently, he's the only one that they have dirt on that actually abused young girls.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
So this case involves... What did I just say? The biggest names. Our last president.
Mm-hmm.
The president from a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Or several terms ago. Bill Clinton. It involves so many powerful people. Possibly abusing young girls.
Yeah, because they brought Prince Andrew up on that Netflix documentary that I watched. Yeah, because that photo appeared of Virginia
Is
Goofer.
that Ghislaine?
That is her right there. It's weird. She's always in the background of photos.
You know why? Because she's the ringleader.
Yeah.
She's getting all these people.
That's
girls.
so scary.
Did you hear the stories about what she would do for Epstein?
What's that?
She would... Now, this is just what she would do for Jeffrey Epstein. Known pedophile. These are all accused.
Mm-hmm.
Jeffrey Epstein went to jail for being a pedophile. She would lure girls. She would get naked. She would persuade these girls to do it, and then she'd let Jeffrey Epstein deal with it and have...
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what his girlfriend would do for him.
She was kind of like the...
She just seduced these women.
Yeah, the
These young
brainwasher.
girls, yes. When I say young girls, I'm talking like 14-year-old girls.
Yeah. I remember seeing... There was like a Twitter video. I don't know how accurate this is or if it's true. But I saw a clip. We might have shared it in the group chat. But somebody had footage when all that shit came out, when he died. There was a clip of maybe 5 girls on the island just walking around like the pool area or whatever, and you could tell they were young. That's so fucked.
Stockholm Syndrome.
God.
Where you think your captors are.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Are in the right.
Just all the photos creep me out. Her in the fucking background.
She's always in the background.
Ugh.
I remember at like balls with, the president.
Yeah.
She would just be there. It's like, why the fuck is she here?
Let me just see how many many photos she's in the background of shit.
She's just there.
Yep, there's one. There's one with, Donald Trump.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I was listening to a show about the trial, about what's going on so far. They said, don't be surprised if someone you share values with, or like as a person, gets caught up in this. Which is true.
Mm-hmm.
I like Jay-Z.
Yeah.
He got caught up in this. Chris Tucker.
I
Rush Hour.
I love Chris Tucker.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Caught up in this.
I'm surprised R. Kelly's not involved in this.
Are you Donald Trump fans? And what is the mission of QAnon, or what was it initially? To stop pedophiles.
Yeah.
Who was their
ringleader?
No, he had no involvement in QAnon. Who was their guy to bring this all out and fight for their cause? Donald Trump. So, if something comes out about that...
In your face, QAnon!
Yeah, in your face. People you like
are
going to go down.
I have this video. Photos of underage girls in Epstein's home entered as evidence. Okay, this is
in the trial.
Yeah.
They're using this as evidence in the trial.
Turned out of the disturbing new evidence in the Ghislaine Maxwell trial. The jury showed photos of underage girls found in Jeffrey Epstein's Palm Beach mansion. The prosecution arguing Maxwell was in charge of that household and is guilty of luring those girls into a web of abuse. Stephanie Gosk reports.
Ghislaine Maxwell's defense described Jeffrey Epstein's homes as small boutique hotels. They were very luxurious, her attorneys told the jury. They were vacation spots. Today in court, the prosecution challenged that description with what they called disturbing evidence from Epstein's Palm Beach mansion, seized during this search of his home in 2005. The video obtained by NBC News. The jury was shown a photo that was in the entrance to Epstein's master bedroom of an underage girl posing in a, quote, sexualized position.
Oh, God.
There was another photo of Epstein posing with a minor in her underwear. Prosecutors arguing the photos, alongside testimony from a former property manager, undermines the defense's argument that Epstein was an upstanding member of society.
We can hear about his conduct with regard to young girls, but to see them, I think, really puts into perspective their age, their youth, their innocence, the kind of conduct that was occurring at his home. And so I think photos can be extremely powerful.
The property manager, Juan Alese, testified he saw Epstein and Maxwell interacting with hundreds of women, some of them underage. Over the decade, he was employed by the convicted sex offender. Maxwell is charged with 6 counts of human trafficking, luring teenage girls for Epstein to abuse.
What they're saying is Ghislaine Maxwell is also to blame for her own role, her own conduct. So some of the things we've heard so far is about how she recruited some of the girls, how she groomed them, how she normalized sexual behavior.
Yeah, so like they talked about the luxurious boutique hotels that they stayed at. She was probably like, hey, this place is nice, right? It's nice, right? You want to stay here? Yeah. Well, let me meet you. Let me introduce you to Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Is there anything more to the video? I found an article I'd like to share.
Oh, go ahead.
Bloomberg put out an article, and the headline is, Ghislaine Maxwell sex trafficking trial set to be one of the biggest of the Me Too era. But the jury may have to grapple with a unique question. Is Maxwell herself a victim?
Doesn't matter.
Once again, a tweet with way more quote tweets than likes.
Even if she was, she still fucking helped him.
Yes. This was Bloomberg. Yeah.
Like I said,
painting her as a potential victim.
I hate media. I just fucking hate it now.
Yeah. I saw that and cracked up.
Are you trying to make people feel bad for her.
It's exactly what that was about. It's exactly what that headline's for.
What are we doing?
I don't know, Teddy. This is a trend that's been going. What was that? School teacher at Old Dominion University. She came up with a term for pedophiles that was not derogatory towards pedophiles. Saying they were sick people, which they are.
Yeah.
But it was like, God damn it, what is that term she used? ODU professor. She was fired. She gave them a new acronym. She wrote a book about it. Minor attracted persons.
Yep, that's what it is right there. Yep.
We're seeing a lot of this now.
Yeah. A lot of the true crime podcasts I listen to, a lot of like people who commit the crimes or whatever. I mean, you just don't have to listen to true crime podcasts to know this, but you know, they try to get the insanity over, you know, prison time. So they have it good at a mental asylum, which they probably need, but that gives them the opportunity to get out.
Yes.
To rehabilitate.
Yeah, this woman who just got fired from ODU. ODU is in Virginia.
Yeah. And articles like that give her the fucking opportunity to go to a rehabilitation center and to get out. So you're committing a fucking crime, dude. You should go to jail.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. It's getting weird out here. Ghislaine Maxwell is not a victim. She was Jeffrey Epstein's girlfriend. She chose to be his girlfriend.
Yeah.
She chose to live that life.
I'll never be good enough, Jeffrey.
She was good at getting him 14-year-old women.
Yeah.
She was very successful at that.
You'll always be my favorite.
And now,
Because you do that for me.
now she's going to do the time.
Good.
And before, she's probably not going to spit. We're probably not. I don't know if we're going to figure out who these powerful people were that actually abused women on these islands.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll find that out.
But if we do, holy shit.
Yeah.
Shit's about to go
And
down.
there's no way the medias cannot cover that.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah. Don't you think they should have a better sketch artist for these? Like, Jesus Christ.
I told someone the other day, either broadcast all the trials or broadcast none of them.
Yeah, I agree.
Broadcast all the trials. I could go get a reckless driving charge for driving 30 miles over the speed limit. You either broadcast that or you don't.
The Rittenhouse, is it because he was just a young kid?
I have no idea. But we were poisoned with that bullshit, and it caused so much division.
Yeah.
Would this one cause much division? Would this trial cause much division? I feel like people are on the same side about this.
I know, but still.
This would...
It's because it's in hands of, like, powerful people.
Yes.
That's the problem. It's in their hands so they can do whatever they want.
Yep. That's where we're at. So keep an eye out on Ghislaine Maxwell trial.
Yeah, I hope she...
You're going to have to do your own research because it's not going to be plastered on Twitter
No.
or Facebook for you to figure out, like, the Rittenhouse. It will not be as readily available.
When it really should, because...
Oh, it's way more important, Teddy.
This is
It's way more important.
the most important.
Yeah.
I'll go Brendan Schaub. Some say the most important.
It involves people who are on our goddamn ballots
Yeah.
to vote for.
People who run the country.
Yes. Yeah.
It's crazy just how powerful that son of a bitch was.
Who?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein, how powerful he was?
Yeah.
That's what happens. We talk about Bohemian Grove on this show.
Yeah.
About how they would have, like, they would see you do something and they knew it happened. So, like, they had that over you.
Yeah.
That's what he did to those people.
Yep.
He had that over him. That's why he had that picture of Bill Clinton in a dress.
Yeah.
It wasn't an actual photo of Bill Clinton in a dress. It was a painting of Bill Clinton in a dress.
Yeah.
In his mansion in I guess Manhattan.
Yeah.
Wow.
He just had blackmail all over the table of people.
Yes.
It's like, if you say anything, I got this shit on
And
you.
that's how he became so powerful.
Yeah.
He lived in a home that was so many pay grades above what he did. Mm-hmm. There is no reason he could afford that home that he was in New York City. And you talked about how he had like small hotel-like houses in these different places. He
So
had like
what you're saying is, all the people who he has shit on is the reason why he was so
yes,
successful.
yes,
Yeah.
because there's no way he could afford any of that on his own.
Yeah.
No.
So what exactly did he do?
He was like an investor.
Yeah. He's investing in a lot of black mails.
Yeah. Yep.
Little black envelopes.
Yes.
Your name, Donald.
Yep.
Jay-Z.
Bill.
Chris Tucker.
Bill.
Bill.
Yeah, Bill Clinton flew with Jeffrey Epstein 26 times and acted like he had no personal relationship
I'm just
with him.
saying.
I've never flown with Teddy. One time.
No.
Nonetheless, 26.
John.
Jesus Christ. Just look at your close family members and think, how many times have I flown in a plane with them? Jeffrey Epstein flew in a plane with Bill Clinton 26 times.
If Bill Clinton didn't see anything fucking sketchy, he's lying. If he said he didn't see anything sketchy over 26 times, he's lying.
Yeah. Yes.
Didn't he lie about his affair until it came out as proof?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I was talking to a guy about Clinton. He's like, he should have been impeached. And I was like, bro, there's nothing illegal about cheating on your wife.
Yeah.
There's nothing illegal about cheating on your wife.
I might be shitty in that aspect, but I can still run the damn country.
Yeah. Yes.
Get bitches.
Yeah, Bill Clinton was doing something else
Yeah.
that has not been proven yet. Mm-hmm. That's the thing.
Yeah.
The Maxwell trial is going to dictate whether that happens or not, and I ain't going to say it doesn't.
No.
So,
It might be a big letdown.
yeah, that's what I was talking about yesterday. I was like, the division in the Rittenhouse trial was broadcast to everyone.
Yeah.
This one's not. I think this could get people on the same page about things.
Mm-hmm.
It's not being broadcast. No one knows about it.
Nope.
They like to keep people divided.
It's just crazy how this is just shadow banned.
Yes.
The most important story of
The year? Yeah, the last few years.
several years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. That's where we're at as a country and as a media.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And as a justice system.
So what's the advice today?
I would keep a keen eye on this. I would keep a keen eye on this. This is way more important.
Yeah.
If you want to argue about something, it isn't a 17-year-old's innocence. It's this.
Yeah. Yeah. Read all these articles. I mean, there's countless articles. You just gotta look into it.
What's easier to do? Watch it on a
Exactly.
television program at night
Exactly.
with, well, it would have been Chris Cuomo, but not anymore. But somebody else.
That seems to get more attention than fucking this.
Chris Cuomo getting fired at CNN for helping find, what was he doing? Helping find dirt on his brother's accusers.
Yeah, yeah.
He was using his journalistic tools.
Yeah, yeah.
To find to try and disprove his brother's accusers.
Yeah.
And that's not cool at all.
Nope.
Did you see where Tucker Carlson had fucking Hunter Biden write his son a letter of recommendation to get into Georgetown University?
No,
That
I didn't.
made me laugh my ass off. Because Tucker Carlson, every night,
Yeah.
which it was a story that should have been reported about Hunter Biden's laptop,
Yeah.
trashing Hunter Biden night in and night out. Behind the scenes, he's asking Hunter Biden for a letter of recommendation for his son to get into college. He is a fake fuck. And people eat what he says up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you're any Tucker Carlson Tonight viewers, he was trashing Hunter Biden for damn near a year. But behind the scenes, he said he said in an email, let's have dinner together.
I hate fake people. Hunter Biden, Tucker Carlson's close friendship revealed in email leak.
Yep, it was an email leak. And he asked Hunter Biden to write a letter of recommendation for Tucker Carlson's son to get into Georgetown University.
Yeah. So every time I see...
So he claims to hate him on TV.
Yep.
But behind the scenes, he's asking him for favors.
Now, I never watched Tucker Carlson, and after this, I know still not to watch him.
No, he is a piece of shit. I've said that for years. He is a piece of fucking shit. Just like Don Lemon, just like all of them.
Another trial that's going on right now is the Jesse Smollett thing, which is probably more important than... Well, I don't even know if it's more important than the Rittenhouse one.
No, probably not.
That's just pure stupidity.
Yeah, Juicy.
Jesse Smollett, whatever his fucking
Smollett.
name is. Yeah, Mullet. Jesse, you know, is just trying to keep racism alive.
He staged a
Yeah,
he staged a hate crime.
yeah.
That was not true. Yeah.
And that's getting more attention than sex trafficking case.
Yes. Than the Ghislaine Maxwell trial.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
That's where we're at. Interesting times. These are going to be the good old days when we're in our 70s. Or when we're in our 80s like my grandpa.
yeah.
These are going to be the good old days that he talks about.
God bless. All right.
Pray for each other. Pray. Thoughts and prayers. That seems to work in school shootings. That seems to work.
God.
That's the go-to when there's a school shooting. Thoughts and prayers. Not actually helping on the mental health front.
Yeah.
That's all I got on this week.
Yeah, me too.
Follow the socials. Click the bio.
The links.
Yeah.
We'll plan a day to, compete in tennis. I'll train for it.
Yeah. Teddy gonna be hitting that slab of meat with his racket.
While you inject some steel in
Well,
you.
I am going to be doing all sorts of performance-enhancing drugs and
Your personal trainer.
and personal training.
You're gonna be like,
and
hey.
like I'll have like those, like in the lab they put those things on your chest to measure your heart rate and stuff to get it at the right level. I'll be doing all that. I'll be
You got computers and shit, and he's in the back.
Yeah, my trainer just sitting here clicking on computers, making me work harder.
And you're just like,
Training 5 hours a day for a fucking tennis match for a podcast.
that fucking scene in Rocky IV. He's like on some type of arm workout machine where he's just like,
Who, Drago?
yeah.
Yes.
And then the next shot is just steroid syringe. He's just looking up. No pain. Then you got a shot
He's
of
just
Rocky
watching the syringe
in
go
the snow.
through.
Yeah.
Then Rocky's just jogging up a mountain.
In snow. I'm gonna yell out, Steve!
Yes.
Steve!
God.
We should promote this up like a fight.
Yes.
That's what we should do.
Yes. We should have a goddamn weigh-in for a
Yes.
tennis match. Get a face-off. And your girlfriend's daughter can be Dana White between us.
She has to break us up. Quit.
She has no idea what's going on either.
No, we just put her on this chair.
Yeah. That's so stupid. I don't know why you guys continue to tune into the show, but I'm so glad that you
I know.
I hope we can make your work week a little better.
I hope you like the Teddy Diaries.
There's going to be another one.
I got a hot one coming up this week. I don't know what day, but stay tuned for that.
Teddy Diaries.
Yeah.
I'm still coming up with content for what I'm going to do.
Oh, yeah. That's gonna...
It's going to be so stupid.
When you got Teddy Diaries, me getting emotional, then you got Steve getting mad.
Steve's mad.
Then we come together for an episode like this.
Yeah.
The balance.
Yeah, the balance beam.
The balance. All right, guys. Well, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. If you have any recommendations on what to do, call the hotline. 540-358-1583. That ain't changing. At least for not right now.
All right.
So.
With all that being said, I think we're out.